Yeah, I think we
Ed,
should
thank
be
you.
open and honest with people when it comes to AI. Last year, AI was one of the reasons why I was made redundant, and I realised that is, as I said earlier, as I put in the chat, it is going to affect employment. But actual human contact is so important. And to be honest, I am so glad I found Speakers Collective because a lot of like-minded people. I have used AI. My background is AI. So yeah, that's kind of, I think the big takeaway is try and encourage more human contact.
On the learn on the I think that yeah, the job losses, important thought. I mean, obviously they said that when they brought out the printing press, they said that there'd be job loss, so you have to bear in mind that we do progress. But I feel sorry for the teenagers, students who are at university now, because they have been told, I've got three children, as I say myself, in their 20s, who have been told not to be builders, not to be plumbers. No, they all need to go to university. They all need to be academic. They all need to learn things which are being taken away by AI. Whereas if,
Yeah.
again, going back to my point about us all being neurodiverse, biodiverse, and actually if you took the people for the skills, as in their artists, their creatives, artisans, they're the jobs that were never going to be taken away by AI. So in some respects, it's the education system that's failed them. And I feel sorry for the children that are studying now, who are going to come out having spent all this money on student loans, are going to come out to not have a job at the end of it. And my heart really goes out to them.
Yeah, it is. The social contract, if you're under 30, now it's just impossible, isn't it? Wale, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I just wanted to um something I've been doing, particularly with my children. I've got two boys. One's 18, about to jump into his A levels. The other one's 12. Um, the thing about technology is that we talked about earlier on about removing friction, haven't we? And it's take AI takes that to the nth degree. So what I've tried to do is just to almost evangelize that friction is not a bad thing. Friction is good. That's where you learn the cliche about the pearl and the grit and the oyster, all of that. You learn the most when you're bashing your head metaphorically against whatever surface it is that you've got in front of you. you know I'm a writer, I'm a journalist, so a blank page, while it for a moment might be a scary thing to behold, but it's also saying, just go, just do it. No, the act of the act of friction of hand on paper is, it's a beautiful human thing. um Resilience only comes from having a little hardship. uh and we've just I rage at Deliveroo because somebody in San Diego insists on getting it in between me and my Indian takeaway. Don't, I didn't ask for that.
No.
Spend the bucks on, life-saving, life-changing, innovation. Don't, that's so basically that's my kind of mantra, really. And I try and bore as many people as possible about the virtues of fiction, however,
I think
however
it's really
large or
valuable.
however small.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. And like we're enough of the analog generation when we know a good writing room has got a bin full of scrunched up bits of paper because you haven't got there straight away. It takes a while to get there. But sorry, Marsha, you had a thought.